Hello, I'm Mike King. This presentation examines interdisciplinary design and high-stress systems as a solution to workplace burnout in emergency communications environments. I'll move from problem identification to evidence, then to an interdisciplinary solution grounded in real deployment. This argument follows a clear progression: introduction, problem, argument, evidence, and conclusion. I'll begin by establishing the core claim and why high-stress systems make that claim visible. Interdisciplinary solutions outperform single-discipline approaches in complex workplaces. High-stress emergency systems provide a clear example. When multiple pressures interact continuously, isolated fixes break down. Integrated design becomes necessary. Burnout in 911 centers is not a personality flaw. It's a systems output. When cognitive strain, emotional exposure, technological friction, and policy pressure collide daily, the result is predictable. Operators manage sustained cognitive load, repeated exposure to trauma, fragmented and information streams, and rigid procedural demands simultaneously. These forces stack. They compound. They do not operate independently. Over time, that accumulation erodes clarity, patience, and long-term performance. This is not randomness, it is structural interaction. The data confirms the scale of this strain. A national survey, published in the Annals of Emergency Dispatch and Response, reports that 91.8% of dispatchers experience high emotional demands. 95.8% report high stress. 97% expect exposure to critical incidents. Yet, only 53% receive formal training about the relationship between critical incidents and long-term mental health conditions. Exposure is nearly universal. Structured preparation is not. That gap is not individual. It is organizational. So, how do organizations typically respond? Through narrow discipline thinking. Psychology offers coping strategies. Technology introduces new systems. Management adjusts staffing or policy. Each operates in isolation, but the stressors themselves are interdependent. If human cognition, communication patterns, digital interfaces, and policy structures interact constantly, then isolated solutions cannot stabilize the system. 911 centers provide a concrete case study of this interaction. Operators interpret chaotic information in real time, regulate emotional responsiveness, navigate multiple software environments, and comply with strict protocols simultaneously. This is a tightly coupled system under continuous strain. When one element fails, the others absorb the shock. An interdisciplinary approach looks different. Psychology defines cognitive limits and stress thresholds. Communication studies examine language under pressure and breakdown patterns. Technology enables the detection of trends and workflow friction. Management determines whether insights trigger meaningful intervention. When these disciplines coordinate, strain becomes measurable and actionable instead of invisible and cumulative. Here, we can see that integration visually. Each discipline contributes a distinct function. Psychology defines limits. Communication reveals patterns. Technology detects signals. Management intervenes. Sustainable performance does not emerge from one field acting alone. It emerges from coordinated system design. A practical example of this integration is emerging through AI-supported burnout detection. Natural language processing tools can analyze communication patterns and identify early indicators of emotional exhaustion. Qualitative strain becomes measurable risk probability. That signal can prompt managerial review before performance declines. This is not automation replacing people. It is technology aligned with psychological insight and structured oversight. It is interdisciplinary design reinforcing human sustainability. Burnout does not emerge because individuals are weak. It emerges when systems are designed as if cognitive and emotional capacity are unlimited. When organizations treat humans as machines, failure becomes predictable. Interdisciplinary thinking corrects that assumption by aligning design with human limits. To summarize, burnout in high-stress systems is systemic. Exposure is widespread, but structured preparation remains inconsistent. Single discipline responses fragment responsibility. Integrated approaches align psychology, communication, technology, and management. Real-world AI deployment demonstrates that collaboration across fields produces stronger, more sustainable outcomes. Thank you.